Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Serious hello.
We're going to talk about the most toxic fandom in the world.
Is it Star Wars?
You would think.
Is it maybe She-Ra stands?
Oh, they're pretty toxic.
Cartoon people?
Getting close.
We already said it's not Raylos. What could it possibly be?
The most toxic fandom currently out there right now is Squishmallows. Squishmallows.
It's the dark side of Squishmallows. This whole thing reminds me of Beanie Babies.
It is very similar to Beanie Babies. Yeah, we're going to talk about the dark side of
cute. The dark side of cute.
The dark side of cute. Wow. Okay, I did not expect this. I saw this article this morning. I sent it over to you, and you're like, oh my God, we got to talk about this.
There's a mushroom? I'll have you that for Pinky Boo. Pinky Boo is a Squishmallow fan. She also likes mushrooms. Not the shrooms, just mushrooms.
Mushrooms. So let's talk about Squishmallows and the dark side of Squishmallow fandom. That people are getting doxxed over Squishmallows. They're getting threatened with physical violence over Squishmallows.
It's just, you can't make this up.
Remember when moms just used to like punch each other over Cabbage Patch Kids and Tickle Me Elmo?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're doxing people over Squishmallows.
That's right.
Let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 267,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. We do talk about pop culture. We talk about toxic fandoms. A lot of them out there. But
you know what I think's funny? People think we're so mean. And if you could think of one thing that was like me, it would probably be a Squishmallow. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm actually quite nice. Anyway.
Squishmallows are adorable, but their online fandom has a dark side.
Like me.
Vigilantes are doxing and bullying resellers. People are going feral.
People are going feral. Somebody has that on eBay. How dare you?
I just love how it starts. When Tabitha first discovered Squishmallows in February of 2021, she thought she'd be able to earn some money from buying and selling the popular animal toys, but she had no idea. Given the hype around, she got sucked in. But then she had no idea. While her initial experience was as wholesome and fluffy as the toys themselves, it quickly soured as she became more involved in the Squishmallow online fandom, which is spread out over Discord, Reddit, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
I think apparently that she was selling some of the ones. She was collecting some for herself and then selling some. I want to make that clear. She was reselling some, and that apparently is what the problem is.
That's the problem.
How dare you get something I don't get?
I've seen people get fully doxxed online for reselling, and I've seen people post pictures of shelf clearers at the store with their names and everything.
I never really agree with shelf clearing, but that's just me.
Yeah, well, that's every toy line, though. That's like, I mean, even going back 20 years ago, I remember part of the problem with the 2002 Masters of the Universe was that, you know, they overpacked He-Man and Skeletor. Like, there were tons of He-Man and Skeletor, but then the other characters, they only had like one of each in a case.
So people would come and get them, and then
they'd come and get them. They'd flip them on eBay.
But I'm thinking of two of the Pokemon cards. And about how the ridiculousness of the Pokemon cards we've talked about before in videos, and then they're limiting to like one per person, and people were running in and grabbing carts and like pushing each other and to get Pokemon cards into their carts. It's like that, but with Squishmallows.
Squishmallows often retail for under 20 bucks.
They're pretty expensive, depending on the size. They can be expensive, I know, because Pinky Boo likes them.
Many collectors are willing to pay hundreds for the right toy.
Damn, I'm in the wrong business.
You are. Why are we doing YouTube? You should be doing the Squishmallow thing.
I should be doing Squishmallow TikTok.
There you go, Squishmallow TikTok, which means big business for shelf clearers, people who wake up really early and buy all the popular Squish to resell, according to the 17-year-old collector from Alaska, and price gougers. The Valentine's Day Squishmallow Caden was sold for $14. An e-commerce platform, Mercari, saw her selling for $100. And here's a tweet. Fuck the 40-year-old lady in Costco who tried to snatch this big-ass Squishmallow out of my cart as I was shopping.
Yeah, I agree with you. F that lady. I mean, what the hell? If it was in your cart, she had no right to do it. Side story. It's not related to Squishmallows. You know where I'm going to go with this.
Oh, is this the Goodwill store?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, my God. So we used to actually go to like Goodwills and stuff, and you could get like name brand designer clothes with tags still on them for dirt cheap. And we would get stuff for us, but then sometimes we buy stuff and we resell it. Anyway, we would go like to the one Goodwill that was a little bit away for us, and we go to it because they get good stuff. And we would literally put stuff in our cart, and then it would disappear from our cart. And here, this woman had her daughter with her, and her daughter was like what, 4 or 5?
Yeah.
And she would have the little girl go to people's carts and steal the stuff out of their carts and put it in her cart. Like she would send her little child to people's carts to steal the effing things out of their carts.
She was like crawling on the floor too, wasn't she? She would like crawl on the floor like freaking Metal Gear, and then she would, pop up, grab
your stuff.
Yeah.
And then steal it out of your carts because this woman and put it in their cart. And then I was thinking about it too, about when they had the Nintendo thing. Was it a 3DS? At that one place.
Oh yeah, it was 3DS the bundle. Yeah, they had.
And the woman went to the store, grabbed all the 3DS bundles,
like a Pokemon bundle,
put them in her cart, and then charged people $20 for her to give them one out of their cart, because apparently one guy grabbed one and took off, and he's the one that got in trouble because you're not allowed to remove stuff from people's carts. It's considered like some kind of offense that you get kicked out of the store for. So yeah, that is crap. The woman tried to take a Squishamallow out of her cart. That's bullshit.
So this Tabitha, who is the 17, no, this is Amelia. I don't know. Tabitha is the other collector. Okay. She said that the hostility toward resellers is honestly kind of frightening sometimes. I've seen resellers get absolutely smashed for adding a finder's fee of $10 to their Squishmallow. People are so scared now that they make up stories about how they got a Squish, pretending they got it from a cousin or something just to avoid backlash.
What if you went to the store and bought one, and then you didn't want it anymore? You didn't like it when you got home. Like, I'm not Marie Kondoing this shit. It doesn't bring me joy, so I want to sell it.
Doesn't spark joy.
Sure, they don't spark joy now.
Vigilante justice.
I can't. Oh my god.
The abuse and harassment can get severe in the Squishmallow community.
I believe it completely, because I can just see the types of people. I can just see the Twitterites. I'm just like, I know exactly the types you're talking about, and that we have faced this over cartoons.
Oh yeah.
So I'm totally not shocked in any way, shape, or form. Not letting a cartoon get you put on lists. Okay.
There was one reseller who'd bought up all the Squishmallows at a store, and a girl posted her picture to a local Facebook group. Everyone started bullying the woman and attacking her over her weight in the comments just because she bought some stuffed toys.
I see this all the time. If someone's mad about someone's comment, that's the first thing they do is make fun of their appearance. And I'm like, what the hell?
You're as fat as that fat cow plushie.
Yeah, I'm just like, and usually people that are making comments about the weight are fat asses themselves.
Oh my God, yeah, I've seen people. It's so funny because I've seen some people who are known doxers and harassers of YouTubers, and I've come across their pictures at various places, and I'm like,
oh, Nate,
not just him. There are a bunch of them. I'm like, damn, you're in no place.
Because they were making fun of calling me a fat ass. And this dude is not only is he a fat ass, but he's not an attractive fat ass. Is an attractive fat ass. And I'm not trying to be like a jerk. And I normally would never say that about somebody, but he was mocking my appearance first. Usually, I would never do that.
Usually it turns out that the person is not a very attractive person. If they go for the low-hanging fruit and they start busting on people's appearance, it's like, unless you're an absolute Chad with freaking ridiculously ripped pecs and arms and stuff, it's like, shut your damn mouth, because I guarantee you're probably a neckbeard.
To me, it's funny because it's like, especially, and I see it a lot, like, if a woman makes a comment and she's pretty, they're like, oh my God, yes, but if a woman makes a comment and she's not pretty, it's like, shut up, you ugly whatever. And it's like,
that would be an insult. Shut up, you ugly whatever you are. You're so ugly, I can't even tell if you're a human.
There was this one guy in high school, and he looked at me. He's like, what are you staring at? I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking past him. And he's like, what are you staring at? And I just looked at him and I said, I haven't quite figured that out yet. And then he just started laughing.
Burn.
He actually thought it was funny. And then he started talking to me after that. Anyway.
TikTok is rife with examples of this sort of behavior. Vigilante Squishmallow fans will post videos and photos of shelf clearers, often with their names attached. In one instance, when a TikToker spoke about being scammed by a 15-year-old, she was encouraged by commenters to expose the minor's identity. These people are going feral over someone who's buying all the stock of stuffed animals at a store.
This is Beanie Babies all over again.
It is, but worse. It's like Beanie Babies.
It's Beanie Babies, but in current year, because they have all the access to the internet. I mean, they did then too, but not like they do now with social media.
Yeah.
So it's Beanie Babies, but worse.
Yeah, so they're going on a hunt.
I know when we go to Walmart, they know they get them in sometimes. When they had the little ones, a lot of times there wouldn't be any in the box. Like somebody came and took them all.
TikTok doesn't surprise me at all. TikTok is quickly becoming the new Twitter. And I think that's where I'm going to tell you. I think if Twitter gets cleaned up by Elon Musk, I think all these crazies are going to go to TikTok.
Here we go. Alicia, a 24-year-old Squishmallow collector and nursing home cook from Massachusetts, has also witnessed this sort of toxic behavior. There was a large Facebook post where a serial scammer ended up getting doxxed after she tricked multiple people into exchanging Squishmallows with her. Well, in that case, I can kind of understand it. Alicia has more than 100 of the toys. Since everyone had her information, they found out her husband was in the military. They called his higher-ups and got him demoted and punished? Wait.
What?
I find that hard to believe. So let me get this straight. Because this woman was scamming people, which I agree,
Yeah.
Out a person is scamming people as long as they're like over certain. Not like say where their address is, but like say don't buy from so-and-so username because they scam people. You can do that. But they supposedly were so mad about this person that they went to her husband's work at the military, and we're supposed to believe that because they called the military and said that his wife was scamming people with squishmallows, that he got demoted in the military.
Bullshit.
Yeah, the harassment threatened her family. I completely believe.
It's like you don't just
people file criminal charge. Well, it depends. If she's felony charging on the scamming, yes.
Yeah, you don't just call up the military. Can I talk to your manager?
Yeah, I know. You need to demote them.
Can I speak to the general, please?
Discharge.
Dishonorable discharge, bitch. And then hashtag dishonorable discharge.
Because your wife scammed people. Now, look, I mean, if it is a certain amount of money, it's a felony, then they probably could press charges.
Oh, my God. Even worse, disgruntled buyers sometimes levy false accusations against sellers. These sellers just wanted a reasonable price for the Squishmallow, and their accusers wanted to lowball them, says Tabitha. Then they put them on blast on Facebook and have all their friends bully them and call them a scammer when they really didn't do anything wrong. You don't have to search too hard to find desperate pleas from falsely accused folks, like this woman who received threats of violence in real life for simply shipping Squishmallows out too late.
It's like, I want to warn everyone about, and then they put the person's name. There was an issue between us when I backed out of a trade. I know I was very wrong and should have communicated everything. She sent her half before me and I shipped it back last week on the 15th. I thought I had fixed the problem and everything was fine, but I just received this message from her. I know I messed up, but threatening mine and my family's safety is just another level. I fear for my safety since she does have my address due to the trade. I decided to just leave the Squish community. This is too much for me.
Oh my.
Haha. Don't forget, I know where you live. I got family up down there, so don't yell at your kid play outside.
Wow. Over a freaking stuffed animal. Like, I thought comic book people were crazy. I thought cartoon people were crazy. This is insane. Amelia acknowledges that that's the 17-year-old, I think, acknowledges there are problems that have spiraled out of control in recent months. She's far more concerned with the drama that comes from outside the community. Bullying mostly comes from those who don't collect. They think adults shouldn't have stuffed animals and they make fun of us for it.
Oh, I like stuffed animals. It's a problem.
Amelia believes the benefits of the community far outweighs its problems. Overall, it's a very pleasant place, except for the threats where you can't let your kids play outside because crazy ass stuffed animal collectors.
Or you don't like a cartoon show and they come after you and threaten death on you and your children.
This is the same mindset. Like we literally
had it happen.
We have literally had it happen. Now we do know who quite a few of these people are actually. It's not hard to reverse engineer, and work it backwards. So we do know who some of these people are. We do have lists, but some of these people are absolutely batshit crazy. Now, do I think anything would escalate in real life? I'd like to think not, but people, they count on that anonymity to spout off a bunch of crazy ass shit.
I'm just like blowing my. This is if Beanie Babies happened today, this is what would it be like?
Yeah,
because we didn't have like the social media then like we do now.
Yeah, this is Beanie Babies meets Twitter, and it's they're absolutely.
I'm just sitting with my mouth hanging open like, are you effing kidding me? This is insane.
Yeah, these are stuffed animals at the end of the day. It's absolutely ridiculous. I agree. I think it's bullshit.
I had no idea. I see them all over the place. I had no idea this was going on.
It shouldn't surprise us, though, especially when you get TikTok and Twitter involved, because this is the same shit that's going on in, like, every fandom right now. You get crazies that are just angry people.
If I bought a Squishmallow that was a rare one here, That doesn't mean that, you know, this other person who's all pissed about me buying 3 of them off the shelf that lives like, you know, several states over was going to be able to buy it from that store.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, this has been going on forever too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, this went on with Transformers, it went on with Masters of the Universe. It still goes on with, you know, Magic cards, Pokemon cards, you know, and stores have to limit quantities. But I mean, what are you going to do? They're popular. People are going to make money. I mean, people have been reselling toys forever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about people that use like the bots to go in as soon as they restock something and they wipe it out.
Yeah.
That is bullshit. I mean, we're talking about people going to the store and buying them on the shelf. I can't. I'm just shaking my head. Like, I can totally not. I can't. What are the ones that the other articles said were the top 10 most toxic fandoms for 2022?
Naruto.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj.
That one I've heard about.
Taylor Swift fans.
I've heard about issues there.
Zack Snyder fans. Rick and Morty fans.
We put Zack Snyder fans on there.
Metalheads.
Okay.
Football fans. Nintendo fans. Nintendo drones. BTS Army.
BTS, I've heard lots about that.
Star Wars.
I know some of the K-pop and that groups are just, the fan groups are just absolutely batshit.
That's where a lot of this originated, from the K-pop stands. We did a video before talking about the evolution of standing and stan culture, and it came from K-pop fans. And then they were into other stuff. So if you were a K-pop fan, you're also into anime, and you're also into animation, and you spend a lot of time on Tumblr and Twitter. And it's bleeding over into other fandoms now because that really toxic element, and it originated with a bunch of teenage girls basically, and they're taking all that drama to other places.
Right, and then I would say shippers in general.
Yeah,
I love this. She read a review about The Last Jedi and got a bunch of feedback from fans. You know, I'm like, so I talked about how I didn't like certain things. I got just as much shit from people who are mad that I didn't like it, so I don't want to hear it. Yeah,
so it's. I mean, look, I'm really not that surprised. I just think it's
Squishmallows.
Squishmallows, of all the things. I knew that they were popular. I mean, it's hard to find them now, but
I've seen most of these actually, different places. I've seen these ones. I've never seen the blue ones.
The blue ones are cool.
I just can't wrap my head around it.
Like, what are those, axolotls?
I like the axolotls.
Yeah, they're cute.
I'm looking at the main picture. Let me see if there's any of these, but I don't see any ones Pinky Boo has.
You just got the kids some for Easter.
Were they real ones? Or are they the?
Yeah, no, they're real ones.
Yeah, I got them. I got them some. I got a pig and a pug. But I mean,
Squashmallows are almost squishmallows.
They're squashmallows.
Squashmallows. Squashmallows.
I just can't wrap my head around it. They're expensive. Well, for what they are.
For what they are. Well, so were Beanie Babies.
They're so damn squishy. I joked with you. I said if we make a Winston plush, I kind of almost want a Squishmallow version. I had no idea this insanity was going on.
I don't know if they do license. We were going to make a Squishables Winston. We had a prototype and we never pulled the trigger on it because it'd be like $12,000, $25,000.
That was then.
That was then. That was years ago.
Maybe we should get whole Squishmallows.
I don't know. Maybe we should.
Bubbly Steve Squishmallow. Boo.
There we go. Okay. I think we have a clownfish one. I don't know if it's an official.
No, but we can make an official one.
There we go. We could do that. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up.
Yep. And Happy Mother's Day, which I forgot to say at the beginning of this.
Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, don't punch a mother over a Squishmallow.
That's right.
On Mother's Day. That's bad. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Now he's just tasty, delicious, rotten flesh meat, which I can consume. Don't read into it too much.
Just like our museum, the cafe's open and Brewster is eager to serve. I don't think this was in the show. Run. Oh, you got splatted.
Oh,
she was begging and you kicked her in the face.
I don't care.
Hey guys, Squid King here, and today we're in a...
Not girl boss at all. She is not a material girl.
She is not. Oh, it's Christmas time here in your mom. Nobody wants to join your mom.
What?
Like, I can't even cook kid cuisine right. I would last about 2 minutes with Gordon Ramsay.
What? Where is he?
He's hiding. He's hiding from you.
He better.
Oh my God, you got the axe.
Walker, does this look like Steven Universe? Let me punch him. Well, I'm just here for the wax. Right where you belong.
Get in the dirt.
Well, that was a combination of events I probably shouldn't have put together. Anyways, let's open this bottle too.
Chica Pinata. Is that official?
Oh, No.
There's a bootleg.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, it's Diamond Tool.
Let's make a farm.
Like and subscribe and buy my merch.
I mean, while you're here, you guys should like really like and subscribe and buy our merch, all of which we have.
That is true. You can't run them carrying trash. You can get away with one F-bomb per PG-13 movie.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap this effer up.
Yes.